Got your back.
Hello everybody, welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition. Picking up where we left off, I have to sneeze. Oh, that was probably loud. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I've been really sneezy this morning, I don't know why. But anyway, we're in Solitude. Like I said, since we're still waiting for the other part of the Wolf King Queen quest to activate, we would do a couple of Daedric quests.
Take pity on an old madman. Who among you can help me?
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Why do you need him back?
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
Who is your master?
He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this.
How can I get to your master?
He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter.
Okay. And off we go then. So yeah, this is the first Daedric quest that we're going to do today. I said, since we still have to wait for Falk to bring us for our, or to send us a letter to start the second part, we're going to do this Daedric quest and the one with the orb that we picked up to get it out of our inventory. Now that hip bone that he gave us is actually one of the items from the vault, and I can't help but feel like it was only added to the vault because it remains in your inventory and it serves no purpose. I don't even know if you can drop it afterwards or not.
Watch your feet. We just clean there.
I need to get into the Pelagius way.
Not in your life. It's dangerous in there. And Falk doesn't even like me and Erdi going in every year to clean out the spiders.
Falk asked me to check it out.
If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me sick. It took a week for me to feel better.
Okay. That was easy enough. I'm not sure I've ever actually gotten the key from them. I'm pretty sure every time I've done this, I just went right to Falk and got the key. Anyway, into the Pelagius wing. Yeah, maybe you should let them in here more than once a year. Because, damn. Now, I don't think that there's too much the purple butterfly in a jar. Once again, don't think that that's, pretty sure that was added with something. Because I don't believe that that's... Because while there is a butterfly in a jar, I don't think that they specify its color for the normal one. Now, I don't remember precisely where... Oh, there it is.
Ah! Marty! Helly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sport. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph. Well, then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day.
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
I'm here to deliver a message.
Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know. A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message?
I was asked to retrieve you from your vacation.
Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley! The talking grapefruit from Passwall! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy. You do realize who you're dealing with here.
All I know is that your people need you to return.
Pardon me. Were you saying something? I do apologize. It's just that I find myself suddenly and irrevocably bored. I mean, really. Here you stand before Sheo himself, Daedric Prince of Madness. And all you deem fit to do is deliver a message? How sad.
Rudo, don't stand in your water dish. So does that mean you'll leave or not?
Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right. I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that.
Okay, what's the catch?
Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Alright. So yeah, and then also, as you can see, if I can remember what button it is, There it is. He also changed our equipment on us, but Miata is still here, which is interesting. I wasn't actually sure that she showed
Now
up.
this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Here we go! Here we go!
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, fuck, he shrunk again. There it is. Oh, come on. Damn it. Shrunk again.
Here we go! Wonderfully done! Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating his enemies. My money's on the field.
Oh, we've solved one fraction of Pelagius' broken mind, I guess. But yeah, this is Sheo, Daedric Prince of Madness. And apparently, if you played the
You've
DLC of
headed
Oblivion,
down
which was
the
apparently
path
really
of
good, but I never did play it, it's your
Unfortunately
character
for you,
from
Pelagius
Oblivion.
suffered night terrors from a young age.
Like I said, I never actually played it
All
myself,
you need
so
to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
because yeah, apparently he because yeah, apparently at the end of the Shivering Isles DLC for Oblivion, you take over as the Daedric Prince of Madness for some reason. Now I don't remember if it was because like Sheogorath was dying or something, but sure, it's fine. Oh, I think I hit the bed again. Oh, fucking Dragon Priest, eh? Oh. There we go.
Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
Okay. And my block increased for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. Oh, one of the things turned into a chest. Okay. I don't know which one turned into a chest, but whatever. But yeah, I really wish that they would honestly remaster Oblivion instead of Skyrim again. Like they did. Like, ooh, the anniversary edition of Skyrim. It's like, you know, remaster Oblivion.
Oh, good choice. Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so.
Not sure what
You
Stannis
see,
is there.
Pelagius' mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered. Anyone. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out.
I mean, I did.
With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Sure. And we're that much closer to home.
Okay. Yeah, this one isn't a very long Daedric quest, but we do get the Wabbajack, which in this world, it does do very specific things to the specific things that we hit. In the real world, it does random crap to everything that we fire it at.
I have a saying. I'm not going to feel what you have to like. Or something like that.
I've done it. I fixed Pelagius's mind.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. But no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind.
I've got your back.
Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha! Ta-ta!
Alright. And that is the Mind of Madness Daedric quest. Now then, I do believe that if we continue this way, though, that we're going to find, a skill book, which we apparently already had, but whatever, I'll take it anyway, because that, I think, is a lockpicking skill book. Ooh, what's over here? Thief of Virtue. That one I'm reasonably certain I already have, but it was glowing, so I'll take it anyway. Even though I'm like 95% sure that we had that one. I'll still take it. Alright. But yeah, that was that Daedric quest. Like I said, quick one. Really easy one. I'm sure you can die in it, but I mean, the odds of you dying in it have to be pretty slim, considering that the only things that don't get turned into something that's not going to attack you are things that aren't attacking you specifically. So, also, do I still have all of my? Oh, I do not. All right, we have Boethiah's Calling as well. But yeah, as you can see, we do have the Wabbajack. Nope, not that one. Those two. Alright. So then, yeah, our next one that we'll do, where is it? The Break of Dawn with Meridia's Beacon, which is way out here. Do we have? Yes, we do. Wolfskull Cave is rather close, so we'll go there.
I'm right behind you.
And hopefully after we're done this, Lily will show up and give us our letter from Falk so that we can do the other quest for the Wolf Queen, or the other part of the Wolf Queen quest.
Lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
Yeah, so this is Meridia.
Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
And I do believe that she is considered one of like the good Daedric princes, or at least, you know, to some extent good, because she's all about destroying undead.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
Tell me more about this artifact.
Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life. You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkaran, and retrieve this mighty blade.
I'll do it.
Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed. Malkaran has forced the door shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Okay. And down we go. For some reason my axe isn't out, which is odd. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, she's got her little beam of light going down into the temple. There we go. And now the door. I don't remember if you can get in here at all before you start this quest or not. I mean, I've never been up here without that. Without the beacon, because you get the beacon in, like, you can get the beacon in so many different locations. I think you only need to be like level 12 for it to start showing up. So like, chances are, well, I mean, unless I guess you specifically don't pick it up out of the chest that you find it in, but I mean, if you don't know what it is, you're gonna pick it up because it's like, oh, what is this weird thing? And then if you do know what it is, odds are you're going to pick it up because you know that it's tied to a danger quest, so. Okay. Pathway there. That's probably the way forward there. But yeah, this one is probably a lot longer, well, at least a little bit longer than the Sheogorath one, mainly because you actually have to go through a dungeon, although Sheogorath did have a lot of talking involved. So, I mean, maybe they're about the same length. Nord Sword. Now, unlike the last one, where they gave us Pelagius's hip bone, but we got to keep it. Obviously, now we've placed Meridia's beacon. It is gone out of our inventory with no way of getting it back, which is fine. But yeah, as we go through, we'll find these pedestals. And we don't have to line them up or anything. All we need to do is activate them, and it'll automatically fire at whatever or wherever it's supposed to fire. Some of them go straight towards the thing that'll open the door. Other ones we have to cycle through a few different. I'll cycle through once again. It makes it seem like there's a puzzle involved in it, but whatever. We have to send it through a few different things.
Yuck, something smells.
Yeah, these are the corrupted shades, which, as you can see, are wearing, like, it looks like Stormcloak-ish armor. Romeo, that one was apparently wearing Imperial armor. I'm assuming based on the Imperial sword. Unfortunately, they don't drop ectoplasm, so they have even less use than normal ghosts that we fight, because they don't even give us alchemy ingredients. That'll obviously open up that door, so we'll go. Oh, that one requires a key. Guess we won't go that way first. Now, I can't remember if that beam of light can actually hurt you. I think it can. But I'm not 100% on that. I think it might do like a little bit of fire damage. Okay. Yeah, see, and then that goes through there. But it's blocked off. Oh no, what do we do? If only there was another way to go. It's not this way, by the way. I just wanted to see what was over here. Because that other door did unlock, but... Here, up here, over here, haha! And we get... Yeah, nothing. We can't even squeeze through there, but hey, we can see it. Right, anyway. Well, he fucking dodged that like a champ. Okay. Put away his bow and then just like walked up to me and held up his hands. Like, hey. They also apparently have the skeleton sound effects with them. They have the creaky bone effects. There's Nada. Did I confuse you with the weird jumping, Nada? Okay. Another empty urn. Started playing No Man's Sky again. I think I talked about this. I think I said that I started playing it again. I actually bought it on my Xbox. I already had it on my PlayStation, but I bought it on my Xbox to play it. Motherfuckers did not follow the most basic rules of making achievements, which is make them all end in 5 or 0. So like the first achievement I got in that game was worth 16 gamer score. Like, what a bunch of pricks. I'm not actually sure, is it even again? Where do I even see my own gamer score? Come to think of it. Because there's achievements. There's all achievements. Yeah, see, my gamer score ends in a 2. Because I have 288 in No Man's Sky. The bastards. The absolute bastards. But that's fine. I don't, whether or not I'll like go for all the achievements in No Man's Sky, I don't know. In survival games like that, I generally don't worry about it too much. Like, I generally don't worry about getting all of the achievements in them because I don't really... They're one of the few games where it's like, there's not like a solid end to them. So even if I make it to what's considered the end, which for No Man's Sky, I guess, is the center of the universe, which I never did do on the PlayStation, because it's just, I like my building and my crafting in that. I mean, I've never made it anywhere near the center of the universe in No Man's Sky. Because I've never tried to focus on it. Although I did have a weird thing happen where, like, when you play it, the first time that you save a freighter from pirates, it's on your third or fourth jump. You'll automatically get an event as soon as you come out of the jump where a freighter is being attacked by pirates, and if you defeat the pirates, you can go in and the captain of the freighter will just like give you his ship. He'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Here, you do it now. And it's free. And then obviously you can get better ones later by finding other ones and buying them and that. And I'm not sure if you still have to save everyone. Yeah. Oh, it does a little bit of lightning damage. I don't know if you have to save every freighter before you can buy it, or if you can just roll up to a freighter and buy it. I'm sure you can just roll up to it and buy it, but if you save them, you get a discount on them.
I've seen better. Watch it.
And if you don't have a freighter yet, you save one, you're supposed to be able to get it for free. But like I saved that one, and I don't know if it's because when I first talked to him, I hit leave, because then he was going to charge me for it. Because if you because the first freighter that you come across, no matter what, will be a very standard, like low grade, low tier freighter, right? Like it's not going to be anything great. But there are ships in there called capital ships that you can get that are not only better overall than freighters, they look better too, because the capital ships have like actual, were actually designed, whereas the regular freighters, just like a lot of stuff in No Man's Sky, are procedurally generated, where they just have like a list of parts basically, and they all just get thrown on the ship, right? So the capital ships look pretty fucking good. I like the Venator ones. The other ones not so much. They look really, I don't know, they look kind of like I think the Warhammer 40k. I want to say they look like ships off of that, but I've never like played or done anything Warhammer 40k. I've only seen like a few things of it. So I mean, I'm basing that on very little knowledge of it. But the Venator ones look pretty fucking cool. And if you, like I said, if you turn down your first ship, that gets offered to you for free. Then obviously every ship you save after that, until you accept one, will also be free. So you can actually, and the limits on it, like the limiting thing of like the first one has to be that, is removed. So after that, if you come across an Imperial ship that's under attack, or an Imperial freighter that's under attack, and you save it, you can then get that for free. Like you can technically get the best freighter in the game for free if you do that. And there are ways to like try and cheese it, you know, which I will be doing, but it requires after you've turned down your first one, you have to play the game for like 5 hours and do a bunch of warp jumps to get another one to show up, which I imagine was done so that people couldn't just cheese the fuck out of it. Now granted, you can still throw a little bit of Gouda on it, and because you can still have manual saves in that one. Because obviously the game auto saves a lot of stuff, but it also has manual saves that saves very specific things, including whether or not you've jumped recently, or whether or not you've had that event happen to you recently. So if you play for the 5 hours and then do the jump, goes over there, show up in this. And then do the jump and a ship shows up, but it's not the one you want, you can then load that manual save and jump to a different system. Because I think, I'll have to look it up once I go to do it, but I think that the ship that'll show up in a specific star system, or in a specific galaxy, will always be the same. Wow, this, I'm assuming, yeah, so this guy opened a trapdoor and got skewered. So then, like, if it's not one that you want, you can just reload the manual save and warp to a different galaxy instead. see if that one will spawn one that you want. But yeah, that game, it got a lot of shit when it came out. Because it was missing a lot of stuff that they had promised in that. It was still a decent game when it came out. Like, I did play it not long after it came out. Not immediately, I don't think, but not super long after it came out. And I mean, it was still fun. Like, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot to do. But it was fun for me, but I'm also not a person who sits there generally and like just grinds away at a game immediately upon getting it. So like a lot of times, a lot of games, like when they first come out, like even Valhalla, apparently there was a lot of, oh cool, didn't have that one. Like apparently there was a lot of problems with Assassin's Creed Valhalla when it first came out. But because I wasn't just sitting there playing it for 12 hours a day until I made it to the end, I came across like, I don't know, I mean we did the whole Let's Play in it and its DLCs. I honestly can't think of anything. I remember that there was one I was gonna say world event, but that's what they call them. But there was one like mystery or something that I fucked up. But even that I ended up fixing after or like near the end of the Let's Play. I figured out how to fix it. But that was like the only thing that that I can think of that was like any kind of like a big flaw. But there were people who was like, oh, it's unplayable like this. It's like, is it? Like I just. But once again, you know, I played it for like 3 hours a week for my videos, plus a little bit of time in between the videos where I would do some things. So I mean, like, I just never came across it. You know, like they patched it, like they patched pretty much everything before I personally made it there, right? And it was like the same with No Man's Sky. Like, yeah, there wasn't a lot to do at the beginning, but if you're not going to sit there and play it for 12 hours a day, odds are you're going to have a lot more, or it's not going to be as noticeable. I don't even know what trap just got activated because I was sneezing. So like I heard the spikes come out, but I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what was supposed to happen there. But yeah, like now they have so much stuff that you can do in it. Like they have the freighters, they have the portals that you can travel through, and if you have the right coordinates, you can do stuff. Like there's just so much that you can do in it. They just added it where you can find settlements and run them. Like it's a ridiculous amount that you can do in that game now. I did find a nice planet that I was going to set up a base on. Unfortunately, no settlements on that planet. Bought the
Watch it.
bought the planetary map that was supposed to tell you where a settlement was, but used it and I got nothing. So no settlement, I guess, but that's fine. It wasn't a very good galaxy that I spawned in anyway. So I've been warping around trying to find a better one. Although I will say, certain things still hold true after all the time since I played it last, because I came across one of the buildings that has all the, is it whispering eggs, I think it's called, around them, where if you break them you get a larval core, but then you get attacked by a swarm of monsters. But like, if you know what to do, you can limit the amount of fucked you are by them. And okay, well, you guys work on that. I'm just gonna go for the go and his shade. Now unfortunately that doesn't kill all
the
them.
defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
I will, but after I loot everything, because I do believe that it kicks you out. But yeah, I got a bunch of those, and they have milestones, journey milestones in that game, which are kind of like little in-game achievements for doing certain things, like meeting so many aliens, learning so many words, etc., etc. But they have one for like getting so many credits or units, I think it is, and like I can't remember. I think I had like 3 or 4 maps that were supposed to lead me to like um, distress signals, and all of them were those kinds of buildings. So like I went and got a bunch of larval cores, and as soon as I sold it, I hit the max milestone for units, which is weird. It's a weird milestone because like it's not even enough to like straight up buy a freighter, like because I don't think that they changed any of the milestones since the game came out. And while there was obviously ways to make money quickly when the game first came out, it generally required the person to do maybe something a little bit weird or different. Whereas now there's just certain things, like if you find one of those and you get a bunch of the larval cores, if you come across a derelict freighter and manage to loot it, like there's a lot of things that you can just come across now that will net you like way more money than you could have got in the original. So it's like it takes very little to get the milestone for units collected. But hey, we now have Dawnbreaker.
Malkoran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
I'll wield this mighty blade in your name.
May the light of certitude guide your efforts.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure she's considered a good Daedric. Because, like I said, she's just like, fuck the undead. Let the dead stay at rest, you know? Can I activate that? No, okay. It doesn't actually do anything. But yeah, that got us... Where is it? There it is. Dawnbreaker. Burns for 12 points, and when killing undead, a chance to cause a fire explosion that turns or destroys nearby undead. So yeah, if you're fighting a bunch of skeletons and that, it is actually a pretty decent sword. We're still not going to use it because, once again, because of blacksmithing in this game, it kind of makes any weapon less worthwhile, to say the least. Oh, hang on. Well, actually, I guess we can put this back, but apparently there's a word wall nearby that place. But anyway, with the Daedric... no, that's not the Daedric stuff. Daedric stuff is this way, I think. Yeah. The Mace, the Rueful Axe, there's Dawnbreaker, Fallen Drunk, Ebony Blade, Flabberjack, Pelagius' Hip Bone, Star Blade of Sacrifice. Now, it says Azura Star. Is there not a place to put the black star here? I could have swore that there was.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, and I think that's all that we need to put here, right? Yeah. Alright. Okay, then I guess we'll go back to here and see if we can find that. Stand on top of the stairs near the shrine.
I've got your back.
Okay, and look. Oh, it's right. Fuck. Wow, alright. Apparently really easy to miss, although you wouldn't think so. Elemental Fury. I can't remember what that one does. Dragon's about to sit on my head, though. Okay. Faster weapon strikes, eh? Oh yeah, look at that. Damn. Just fucking destroyed. Recuperation, eh? I'm pretty sure I got that. Look at that, my axe is all like, or it was all like windy in that too. I wonder if it went away because I put away my axe or if the time actually ran out on it. Anyway, another dragon soul. Alright. That we'll head back to Solitude for now. And then we'll probably
Still here.
end the part.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's see. Boothy's Calling, Forbidden Legend, Elder Knowledge. Solstein, Leader of Dawnguard. Okay. Okay, well we have Ravenscar Hollow for some reason. I don't know why that's showing up on the map. Alright, I guess we'll head down Ruga's Leaf, Chill and Depths. Yeah, I don't know why some of these are on the map. But all Thalmor MC Shadow Green Cave. I think all these ones that are shown, whether or not they say that they've been cleared, they should have been. But yeah, I guess we'll head down to Dragon Bridge and see if there's any quests there. But I'll hang out here for a few minutes after I stop recording to see if Lily will give us a letter. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for more.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God, do you think